Good morning, children. So let's move on to the next problem. Ninth one. CD and GH are respectively bisectors of angle ACB, means angle C, right? And angle EGF, that means angle G, such that D and H lie on. So since we are saying angular bisectors, definitely those will lie on the opposite side, right? On sides AB and FE. After angle ABC and FEG. Now, if suppose ABC and FEG are similar, then you need to prove these things. Let's see how to do the problem. So now this is how the diagrams are. Here similar, but see, it is not like A, B, C condition and E, F, G. It is not like that. What did he give? Similar. ABC is similar to FEG, not EFG, children. Please remember that. Okay. So here he is saying, like, normally I drew ABC. Why I drew like this is because almost all the children will be drawing directly ABC and EFG. So I showed you people, like, suppose if at all you are drawing it like this, then what caution you have to maintain. So here which is given FEG. Suppose if you start FEG here, then it would have been very much clear for you. But it is very obvious that ABC, EFG are the triangles that if we draw, then what are the corresponding angles? A corresponds to F. That means this should correspond to this. Can you see? 3 curves here for representing angles, 3 curves. And B is the middle angle here. And now therefore E is the middle one here. So these two correspond to each other. These two correspond to each other. And C and G correspond. So therefore, what is the triangle which is similar to ABC? This is the triangle. FEG is the triangle similar to it. Right, since they are similar, so we know that angles are equal. So angle C is equal to angle G. Now it is given that this is a bisector of this angle. Means this is dividing this angle into two equal halves. Here also same condition. Suppose if this is 60 degrees, angle C, then definitely angle G is also 60 degrees. Now CD divides C as 30-30 and GH divides G as 30-30. Right? So then it is very much clear that this angle is similar to E. B and E correspond to each other. Then EGH corresponds to BCD. Very good. Right? So two angles are equal. So now let us not bother about how do we say that this third one is also equal. You know that it is 180 minus sum of the other two. Anyhow, angle criteria is enough. There is no need for us to go and prove for the third one. So directly therefore write the steps. So what is the solution? First one, CD by GH is equal to AC by FG. So what is that? What are involved? FG is involved. Right? FG is involved. AC is involved. Right? GH is involved. And CD is involved. That means this triangle and this triangle are involved. Children, take care, please. This triangle and this triangle are involved. Okay. So now our focus should be on these. I told you many times not to start the problem as immediately as look at it. So see what is the result what we need and what are the things that we have to write step by step. So solution, first one, angle A is equal to angle F. Is it not? Angle C by 2, which is equal to angle G by 2. Is it not? So I will write it as angle C by 2. By 2 outside. Angle G by 2. Angle C by 2 is equal to angle G by 2. Angle C by 2 is equal to angle G by 2. Angle A is equal to angle F. So now this is equal to what? This means which particular angles we are taking? This triangle and this triangle. So therefore I am going to now talk about ACD implies angle ACD. is equal to angle FGH. Yes or no? Because this is the one which corresponds to A. So that is equal to FGH. So this angle and this angle. Two angles are equal. Two angles are equal. So therefore what you can say? Therefore triangle ACD is similar to triangle FGH. Triangle ACD is similar to triangle FGH. Okay. So therefore now CD by, therefore CD, right, CD corresponds to GH. CD by GH is equal to, right, AC by, what is this AC? This is AC. This corresponds to GF. AC by GF, which is of course equal to, I am going to write even this one, AD by FH. AD by FH. Whether asked or not, I am writing it here because next time you may find the other one to be proved. So I am writing the other one also. So hence proved. So hence proved. Okay children, so take a screenshot of the diagrams first. Diagrams are very very important, and similarity, please try to understand the similarity here. So diagrams, what to be proved, and then the solution part. Okay, now coming to the remaining things, I am not going to do it, you can only do it. So now already we have proved one half of the triangle is similar to the other half. Now our job is to say that DCB, where is DCB? So the second half of this one is similar to the first half of this one as per my diagram. If you draw the diagram here as FEG, then there will not be confusion for you. But it is common that without reading the problem, everybody will be writing it as EFG. Therefore, I took the possibility that you will be doing, and even in spite of drawing like this, you should know how to match the corresponding angles. So these two you have to prove by yourself. This is your homework part. Okay, so these two things like this you have to write, and based on which particular, that is angle congruency or angle criterion. Okay, right. Now let us see the next problem. That is 10th one. AX and DY are altitudes. What do you mean by altitudes? Perpendiculars drawn from a vertex to the opposite side. Okay, and that means heights, we can directly say as height. So therefore, and they are similar triangles ABC and DEF. Prove that AX by DY is equal to AB by DE. Yeah children, now really it's boring. So the same properties, same statements and everything. This is the last problem I am going to teach you, and the remaining are based on construction. So with this we are done with exercise 8.2. Okay, and 8.3 and 8.4 you should only do by yourself. Okay, and you have to post your solutions to me, right? So let's see how to do the solution. So I took two triangles ABC, DEF. AX is the altitude, DY is the altitude. You can draw A here, A, B, C like this. So therefore your altitudes come here, and then DEF here, and therefore your DY would come here. But I didn't draw it like this because that's a very normal way of drawing. Everybody will do it. Suppose if in case in any problem, if something like this is given, this means it is an altitude. Don't think that altitude means always it should be drawn like this. No, altitude is the one which is drawn from one vertex to the opposite side, making an angle 90 degrees with the opposite side. Okay, so that is altitude. This is altitude. So 90 degrees is important here. So now this angle is equal to this angle. C is equal to F because given as similar. So now angle A corresponds to angle D. Angle B corresponds to angle F. Okay, finished. So now what is asked now? AX by DY. What are involved? AX, DY, AB and DE. AB and DE. That means yes, absolutely. AXB triangle and DYE triangle are involved. So now let us do the same thing. So now this is to prove and solution part. So now angle XAB, I'm sorry, angle XBA. Angle XBA is equal to angle YED. Yes, because it's already given, that is B is equal to D. That is given. Given that angle B is equal to angle E. Okay, right. Now what is the other one? Angle AXB is equal to angle DYE, which is equal to 90 degrees, right? So these two angles are equal, these two angles are equal, and these two angles are equal. Now don't bother about this. Don't bother about XAB and YDE. No, forget it. So angle congruency means angle criterion are satisfied. So therefore these two triangles are similar. Therefore triangle AXB is similar to triangle DYE. Okay, so therefore AX by dy is equal to the one which corresponds to AX is dy, which is equal to XB by YE. I am writing the third one also, AB by DE. Hence proved. Hence proved. Okay, children, all are of similar kind. Okay, when you start doing, you will enjoy it. Right? When you start doing, you will enjoy it. But listening and teaching the same phenomena, same characteristics again and again will definitely be boring. So let's put an end to this boring session so that you can do by yourself from exercise 8.3 onwards. Okay? So let's see the construction part now. So here is an example which we have already seen. See, in previous case also you have seen like how to divide the line into equal ratios, right? The same thing is here. Constructing a triangle with similar to another triangle which is having the corresponding sides of ratio 3 by 4. So whenever the question is with 3 by 4, right? So this triangle, so here directly I am showing this. This triangle is 3 by 4 times of this particular triangle. Okay, so ABC is similar to A prime BC prime. Clear, children? How are we going to draw? Yes, draw a base. Suppose if we didn't specify what the base is, don't bother. You take your own size. And then afterwards draw a line like this. And now divide this line into how many parts? 4 parts. From the diagram or from the problem we are getting a hint here. 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 divisions of equal values. Now the end point of this base you join with this. And now without any hesitation, draw a line parallel to this one from here. So therefore this is a triangle which is 3 by 4 times of this triangle. Or this is a triangle which is 3 by 4 times of this triangle. Okay, children, very, very easy. This kind of problem already we have done it in 8.1 exercise also. Now it is in 8.2. Last all 3 problems are of the same kind. Okay, so let's read the problems and try to understand what we have to do. Here always whatever the ratio is given, no, that constant ratio, in that whatever denominator is there, that denominator you have to divide into that denominator. Now we divided that into 4 parts because the denominator is 4. Now your numerator says that it is 3. So now you draw the line parallel to it from third one. Suppose if it is 5 by 4, what you have to do? Yes. So take one line randomly. If in problem it is given as some base, yes, you have to draw the same base. And that base, now draw a line or a ray here and then divide the ray into number of divisions given in denominator. Means 5 divisions here. And now suppose if I am saying it as 4 by 5, then you have to draw a line. From the end, you are going to touch the end point of the base. Now from 4th division, you are going to draw it like this. So very, very simple, children. Not much logical. So it's just remember it and draw it. And you will score 4 marks directly if such a problem comes here. So 11th, 12th, 13th are all of the same kind. So now let's see the 13th one. So here base is specified. That means, children, what we are going to do? Draw a line which is of 8 centimeters. Very good. Then afterwards, draw a ray touching this one. Now, this one has to be divided into how many parts? Now, it is given in mixed fraction. 1 by 2 is given. 2 ones are 2 plus 1. It is 3 by 2. So, you have that to be in 3 by 2 conditions. Corresponding sides of the isosceles triangle. That means, two sides are going to be equal. Right? So, therefore, divide this into the equal divisions and then construct the triangles. Right, children? Okay. So, hope you will do the problem by yourself. If you find any difficulty in doing so, I will post you the 13th one. If you couldn't do it by yourself, 11th and 12th, it's a must for everyone to do it. Okay. So, see you again.